Welcome to Frisco, Texas. It is great to have you with us as we have a couple of teams amped up and excited to go in the Scooters Coffee Frisco Bowl to see who will leave here as Frisco Bowl champions. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 24 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a squad from the American, the South Florida Bulls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense takes the field for the first time today. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Bulls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down mark was.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 2nd down coming up. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bulls will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3-and-out on their first possession. Now turning it on. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Spits it out to the back. That's caught. It's Taylor. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
And quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Flips it out on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rebels line it up with a 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. The sure hands, it's Nimrod. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry up. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught, it's Nimrod. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They boot it away on 4th down. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Finds his man, it's Haas. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Snagged in the middle. It's dribbling. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The give out of the gun. Oh, he's got some space.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got the first down and still on his feet. He'll work his way down to the 28. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Rushes on him. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll do it himself. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage now, 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to slam in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Florida.
And how about this offensive line? 3rd and goal, you gotta have it. They flew off of the ball. They got some push. They made that easy on the running back to score that touchdown.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point was good. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Can't get him to the ground. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Simmons. Looking left. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Norton. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Bulls want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Puts it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Bulls are threatening in the red zone. He'll keep it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Brown wants to pass. Got his man. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on first down. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Isaac. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Headed to the end zone. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down, down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown Bulls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the 16-play drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Took a shot as he threw. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Diggs. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Here's a heat. He works his way across the 40-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 41. No huddle here for the offense. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, there's an alley on the left. Touchdown, Rebels! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he made the extra point without problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Coming out with it, it's Nimrod. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Alexis. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sullivan. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
Yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they sell block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And, man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run at the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
And the Bulls want to crank the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. It's Alexis. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The short hands. It's Alexis. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Off the play fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Pushes toward the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulls.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their... Breaks into the open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. The give to the tailback. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Got it in the middle, it's Lee. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point is good. So a drive there of 85 yards. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Well, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bulls in the hurry up. Brown wants to pass. Setting up the screen. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short. The Bulls will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. On the run, it's Diggs. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Diggs. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Bulls line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll run the option. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That's reeled in. It's dribbling. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looking to throw at Simmons. Trying to set up the screen. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Lost to throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Haas. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Good, solid pickup there now. They can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Nimrod. Turning it on. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll need to put some leg in this one. A 52-yard attempt and just the right finesse to get it in from the right.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Takes the handoff. It's Norton. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, some real edge-of-your-seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go in this Frisco Bowl. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Frisco Bowl.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, David, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
Brown wants to pass. Under fire. Grab near the marker. It's Alexis. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to fire on second down. Pulls it in. It's Sullivan. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Taylor has it. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short. Offense lining up quickly.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. The quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense to kind of create some confusion, speed up that process any way you can.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air. It's Simmons. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
He breaks a tackle.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Right back to the well. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. The Bulls will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. Push down for the tackle. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. It would have been a 45-yard field goal attempt from here, but they'll go for it instead. Sweet cut there. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Rebels have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Trying to surge it in. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. Dead center perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Nimrod. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gives it on the option. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Give to the back. He's stopped again. He's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. And the Bulls want to pick up the tempo. Brown will throw it. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Bulls decide to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Lee.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Off play action. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Watkins. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Has the sticks, and he may get more. It's a seam wide open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Brown wants to pass. Immediately fires to the middle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming up.
He wants to throw it again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Norton. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's Nimrod. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unleashes quickly on the slant. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, USF! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Brown will throw it. Safe completion on the screen. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game.
Ole Miss 48, South Florida 32.
And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Rebels want to move quickly.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the 4th quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well, so this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Wide open downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's the pressure. He's going to run it. Spins away from the defender. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
And how nice is it to just have a quarterback that you believe in, that you can trust, you can put it in his hands on 3rd down to make the right decision. You've got...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Brown wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. You play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Wants to throw on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Let's see if he can find some room behind the left tackle. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll try to take it back. The 10. Touchdown, Ole Miss. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Norton. He's gonna lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. From the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Still running at the 35.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll throw it from the red zone. Gets it out quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Grant behind the line. It's Sullivan. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, South Florida. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
Ready to try the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Right down the boulevard. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart how fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Offense working from the pistol. The give and tick, 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 tick. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Timeout, USF.
To the ground with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Going for it all. Touchdown, Rebels! And the stomping has commenced.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
South Florida, 39.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Bulls will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Nimrod. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Nimrod. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Under fire. He's got it. 1st down and more. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Bulls have it with a 1st and 10.
Timeout, South Florida.
To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Williams.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running.
Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Norton. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long.
To stop the clock. No gain on the play. Second down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. The Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. They'll move the tight end. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Brown will throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown Bulls! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Trying to punch it in. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further.
That keeps the score. Ole Miss 62.
He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. After this, it'll be a wrap. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so